In this video, I'll be doing something that I've been pretty excited about for a long time. I will be building a gravel bike. Most of the trails we go on are smooth cross-country trails that are perfect for a hardtail. But I want something that is a lot faster on pavement and dirt roads, and a gravel bike is perfect for that. Gravel bikes are basically a combination of road and mountain bikes. They're built for speed on dirt tracks and smooth single tracks. This is a 1995 Riley M40 that I got off Facebook Marketplace. It is a all steel frame, fully rigid mountain bike. It's got the original tires and wheels. It came with a few bags, and it also has custom bars. I got this bike a couple months ago, and even though it has some minor issues like the shifters, I have still been using it as my daily bike, and I think it's pretty fun. The second and third chain ring on this bike has been swapped out for a larger chain ring. I've never really done anything like this, but I think the first thing that I'm going to do is get it stripped down to the frame and wash the frame off good, because this thing is absolutely filthy since I've been riding it in the rain.
One eternity later.
The tires for the gravel bike project are finally here. They took forever, and these are not the tires that I ordered. I ordered gravel bike tires, and these look like very narrow mountain bike tires. I also got 2 Kenda tubes and 2 rim strips. Got this all for $34. I think I'm just going to use the mountain bike tires for now, because I'm probably going to take this thing on a lot of trails where a gravel bike should not necessarily be, and I'd much rather have too knobby of a tire than lose traction going 30 miles an hour down a gravel hill. The tires that were on the bike before are super old, but are actually in surprisingly good condition. I recently rebuilt a GT BMX bike and put new tires on it, and those tires were like glued to the rim. Took me like 30 minutes to get the tires off, but thankfully these aren't too bad. So the rim strips that are currently on the wheels seem like they're in pretty good condition, so I'm just going to leave those alone. Both tires are mounted on the wheels. I am going to keep the 26-inch wheel size. A lot of people go with a 700 or 650 wheel, but I just want to keep the wheel size that the bike came with, because I think that's the wheel size that the frame works best with. Now that I've got the tires mounted, I'm going to wipe the frame down so I can put the wheels on. So this is what the bike looks like with the wheels back on it. The frame is not perfect. It's got some paint chips and even some rust on it, but this was never meant to be a fancy gravel bike, so I think it's fine. I haven't decided what I'm going to do about the stem yet. I kind of just want to get some drop bars and try it out. but I think the stem is going to be too long. So these are the drop bars for the bike. I went with 42 millimeter. If I need to upgrade at some point, I will. Alright, there we go. Today I'm going to try and finish the gravel bike project. I've got all the parts that I need, and hopefully I can get it finished by this evening. These are the shifters for the gravel bike. These are 3x7 road shifters. They're kind of hard to find now. Most of them are 2x8 or 2x9. Hopefully these work. I've never built anything with drop bars, so I don't really know what I'm doing. I've watched a few YouTube videos. So the shifters are on, and I got the brake cable housings routed. I was going to wrap this top part of the bars, but I kind of like just the bare cable on aluminum. So I was going to use some mountain bike brake cables that I had left over from another project, but they don't work with these. Kind of should have known that. So I've got some new ones ordered, and they should be here tomorrow morning. So I'm just going to continue assembling the rest of the bike. I got the rear derailleur set up and shift cable for that working, and now I'm going to work on the front derailleur. So I got the shifters set up, all the cables for the front and rear derailleur set up, the chain and derailleur on. It all shifts really smoothly. Now I'm going to move on to the seat. So this is the seat that's currently on the gravel bike. It's like an old gel seat. It's pretty worn out. And then this is the seat that I'm putting on it. This is a seat that I have off of one of my old mountain bikes. It's pretty nice. I don't know how long it'll last. Here's what the seat looks like put on. I think overall the bike's turning out really nice. Now I'm just waiting on the brake cables to get here. I just finished with the brake cables on the gravel bike. I didn't film that part, it was pretty boring. So for right now, the gravel bike is done. I think it turned out really good. I'm sure that as I ride it, problems are gonna come up that I need to fix, but that's all I'm gonna do for right now. I've never ridden a gravel bike, so I can't really tell you if it rides good or bad. But after I've had it for a couple weeks and put some real miles on it, I will post a review of the bike. This bike cost me about $180 to build. I did a lot of discount shopping and just waiting for deals to come up, and that's really the only way I was able to afford to build this bike. That's going to be all for this week's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.